Oh, the Commonwealth Games. That sporting extravaganza that seems to be on life support, gasping for relevance and attention. And you know what? We're perfectly fine with that. Because let's face it, the demise of the Commonwealth Games isn't exactly breaking our hearts or causing sleepless nights. This is Animesh Pandey from TFIPost, and I shall enlighten you folks on why the slow death of Commonwealth Games might just be a blessing in disguise. Some months ago, the Governor of Victoria, Daniel Andrews, with all the confidence of a peacock, proudly declared that Victoria State in Australia would host the 2026 Commonwealth Games with pride. He promised us a games like no other. Well, fast forward to this Tuesday, and Mr. Andrews was far less exuberant as he somberly revealed that Victoria would be walking away from this contract. Cue the chaos, confusion, and doubt about the future of the Games. After a string of tough years for the organizers, this could very well be the final straw. Steve Georgakis, a sports studies lecturer at the University of Sydney, believes that this could spell the end of the Commonwealth Games. And who can blame him? If one of the richest nations in the Commonwealth, that is Australia, can't handle hosting the Games, what hope does a small former colony have? It's a valid question. But hey, it's just not about the cost, folks. Critics of Victoria's decision are quick to point out that the state seems to blow a hefty chunk of change on similar global sporting events. They're co-hosting the FIFA Women's World Cup, which kicks off on Thursday, and the price tag for that is in the millions. Mr. Andrews, anticipating the backlash, argued that the 2026 Games simply didn't deliver a return on investment like other events. So it's all cost and no benefit apparently. And you know what? He's not far from the truth either. The Commonwealth, with its grand talk of democracy, human rights, and sporting goodwill, has often fallen short of its lofty ideals. Just look at the Commonwealth Games Federation, one of the most biased and incompetent organizations around. In recent years, their abhorrence for India has been blatantly exposed. If this trend of rigging in the event continues, maybe it's time for India to gracefully bow out of the CWG and show the organizing body its rightful place. Interestingly enough, India had once come up with a credible alternative to this circus of a competition, the Afro-Asian Games. The inaugural edition in 2003 showed immense promise, but alas, the idea was abandoned. Perhaps it's time to dust off that blueprint and bring back some sanity to the sporting world. As we bid adieu to the Commonwealth Games and their questionable charm, let's take a moment to reflect on the flawed nature of this event. The CGF, with its long history of controversies, has failed to live up to its potential. It's no wonder that the enthusiasm for the Games has waned over the years. But let's not forget the athletes, those incredible individuals who train tirelessly and dedicate their lives to their respective sports. For them, the Commonwealth Games have provided a platform to showcase their talents and represent their countries. However, it's time that they use their ability to perform at better platforms than waste their potential on a stage like this. So as we bid adieu to the Commonwealth Games and the questionable charm, let's raise a toast to a future free from the burden of this fading relic. Farewell, Commonwealth Games. We won't miss you, and we certainly won't lose any sleep over your demise. May the sporting world find a brighter and more inspiring path forward.